Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Flyxxpy Forest. Today we're gonna build a wooden coaster. So, first of all we need to clear some trees right here. Then we're gonna start building our coaster. So, I think that we're gonna put the station platform somewhere right here. And it's gonna be a little bit elevated. And then we're gonna do a curve to the right. And that curve goes right into the lift hill. So we're gonna go up to about 20 meters. And then we're gonna do a steep drop in this direction. And let's also remove those trees over here. And then we're gonna put one of those elements right here. Although I think that this element doesn't have to be that tall. So that can lead right into a diagonal section. Which then passes under the lift hill. So after going through this curve right here, we're gonna build in this direction. And then we're gonna go under the lift hill once more. I gotta say that I don't really like this element though, so let's remove that real quick and replace it. And then we're gonna go over that. And then once again beneath the lift hill. So this part of the layout looks really weird at the moment. So let's go underground right here. And then it's gonna lead into another small helix. Which is then gonna lead right into the brake run. But this is gonna be an upward helix. Wait, that doesn't really fit with the exit, so we gotta build that a little bit differently. Which means that we're gonna close this hole once again. And then we're gonna come out of the earth right here. So let's put some brakes right here. And a block brake right here. And this is gonna lead right into the station. Now, at the moment there's one thing I'm missing, which is an on-ride photo section, but we're just gonna put that right here. So let's put an entrance and exit right here. And make them visible. Even though the entrance and exit should be swapped, I think. And let's test the coaster real quick. I still gotta remove those trees. That doesn't look too bad, I'd say. So let's remove those trees right here. And well, compared to the rest of our park, that layout is quite big. But anyways, so I think before we can build a queue line, we first gotta figure out how the main path goes right here. And I think it's gonna lead to a little plaza somewhere right here. So yeah, let's try to make a little plaza real quick. And that thing right here is gonna lead right over here. And that already means that our exit path is gonna go right in this direction. And it's gonna connect to the main path right here. The queue line is gonna do something different though. I think that the entrance for the coaster could be right at this end of the plaza. So we're gonna go underneath the brake run right here. And the queue line's gonna connect to the main path right here. And I didn't even look at the stats of the coaster, which aren't too bad, I'd say. So let's open the coaster. So for the colors of the coaster, I think that I choose a saturated brown for those little railings right here, and the dark brown for everything else. There's just one thing I'd like to do. The exit path isn't just gonna be straight, I think. But we're rather gonna make it connect to the main path right over here as well, to make it consistent with the entrance path. And well, once I connected it, people start walking into it, so we're just gonna put a sign right here. Forbid the entrance to this area, and then we're gonna make this sign invisible. By the way, at the moment I don't place trees anywhere except in like areas where I use it as a decoration, but around the coasters and everywhere I don't place them yet, because I want to have the layout of the park all set, and then I'm gonna place all the trees and bushes and everything. So let's build our own station platform, which is gonna mainly consist out of the mine theming pieces. So let's put some floors right here. So let's put a foundation made out of those rock walls right here. And then let's use some of those walls right here and put them right here. And let's make it look like there's some actual entrance gates right here, which we're gonna realize by just putting some steel fences right there. Or we could use some of those brick walls, but I think those might look a bit weird. But anyways, I think that we're gonna put some of those railings in front of those rock walls to cover them a little bit. And to make it look like the building also has a brick foundation. So the next thing I'd like to build is the roof, but I think that we're gonna use some tracky texture for that, because I've already quite overused those other roofs and I don't want to use them again. And then let's start copy and pasting using the tile inspector. So that doesn't actually look too bad, I'd say, so we're just gonna go with that. So let's just surround this with some of those walls right here. And then we're already done with the station building itself. Now the obvious thing that remains is to make the queue line look a bit nicer. So we're gonna use some of those Egyptian walls right here. And put them into the ground a little bit. And let's also put a flower bed somewhere right about here. And I think we're gonna use this flower bed, even though the colors of this one are a bit too vibrant, so we're gonna use this one. So let's make the sides of those things this brown mine color. And let's put a roof over the queue line right here. And let's also put some decorations right here. So let's also add some of those roofs right about here where the footpath is. So let's put this roof right here. And this roof right here. And then we're also gonna cover the queue line right about here. And for the exit we're also gonna put a little roof right about here. So let's just decorate this empty spot right here real quick. Which means that we're gonna put some of those fences right here. And we're gonna put some of those benches right here. And then we're basically gonna copy and paste some stuff. So let's just put some wooden post fences right here for now. Even though we're gonna continue with the white walls up until this point. Now let's also put a small fountain right here for now. So this fountain's gonna have some stone walls around it. And we're just gonna use a fountain right here and lower it into the ground. By the way, we're also gonna replace this water right here and this water right here with that track piece over here. Which means that we're just gonna go ahead and copy and paste that. So we're still gonna use some water right here. But right here it makes everything look so much nicer. So the only thing left to do is adding some more supports right here to make it look more realistic. And we're gonna use those support structures right here for that. We can also put some of those supports right here into the ground a bit. So we also gotta think of a name for our coaster, and our coaster is gonna be called Into the Woods. So let's add some of those little wooden fences right here next to the queue line. And we could also make use of some of the pre-made buildings by putting one right here. And then we're gonna put some of the dirt footpath under it. Just like that. So now we're gonna replace all the grass under the coaster with this texture right here. So that is our wooden coaster, and that's it for today. I hope that you had some fun and see you next time.